Hey guys, welcome back to another Crane Gaming episode. So today we are in the 20W21A snapshot of the nether update. I am doing a snapshot video for this particular snapshot because we have currently had 5 updates where Mojang haven't added any new items or anything, so we can be sure that they probably won't add any more and they will soon finish the update. I'd say they'd release it probably around June midway. I'm not 100% though. So first off, it's a big update. It's basically creating a whole new dimension even though it's still the nether update. You don't just see all this netherrack, which is now known as the nether badlands, I'm pretty sure. I'll just check. We've also got the new /locate biome command. Nether wastes it's called. Yep. So we've also got 2 new wood types, as well as dirt types. So we got the crimson and the warped forests. And with a new wood type, we have a lot of new blocks added and stuff. So we got the crimson nylon and the warped nylon, so they're the new grass blocks. We got the planks, the stems, which is instead of the normal thing. We've got the stripped one, and we've got the stripped warped hyphae, which is, I guess, the stripped version. And we've got the warped hyphae, which is the full version. Like that, we've got the slabs, the pressure plates, the fences, the signs, the doors, we got everything. And the buttons and pressure plate have the same ticks as normal things. We've also got new trapdoor designs. Well, this one's not new, but this is a brand new design. And we've got some textured new doors as well that are pretty new. So if I just grab some of these and we can put them down. So we've got the crimson door, the warp door and the crimson door. I gotta say the crimson door looks different when it's placed than it does in item, but yeah. So that's that for those. We've also got the weeping vines, twisting vines and nether sprouts. And we've got the warped roots and warped fungus, crimson roots and crimson fungus. And yeah, we've also got the new warped wart block, and we've still got the old nether wart block, but I just added it in because it's basically the warped version of this, if this was the crimson version. And yeah, so over here we've got some new items, and we've got a whole new stone type as well, which is cool. So we got the soul soil, similar to soul sand, except it doesn't slow you down. If I place it on the ground, we go normal speed, and it is used for crafting soul fire equipment. We've got basalt and polished basalt, which can be found in the basalt deltas. I will show you some later. We've got the new nether gold. I'm not sure if there's any nearby me. But yeah, when you mine this, it only drops like 6 to 9 gold ingots. Not gold ingots. What's it called? Golden nuggets. Yeah. We've got the cracked nether brick and chiseled nether brick. These have had a couple new textures in the updates, but these seem to be the final ones. We've got the new quartz block bricks, which has a unusual texture. It's basically like normal bricks from the overworld. But yeah, that's a cool thing you can use to design things. We've got the red nether brick slab. The stairs, I don't think they had that before. But I'm not 100% on that. The gilded black stone. When you mine this, it does not drop gold, but it is something that the piglins, which are in a mob, like. So we've got the target block. When you shoot it, it produces a redstone signal, depending on how close you shoot it. We've got the lodestone, crying obsidian, and respawn anchor. I will explain some of those later. We've got the new blackstone, which can be found only in the nether, and it has all the properties as normal stone. It can be slabs, walls, all this. It can have bricks and polished and chiseled and cracked. And yeah, it can also be used to craft stone tools. although I don't know why you would do it, but yeah, that's a cool feature. And here we've got the new music disc, which is actually quite cool. I'll play it a little bit later. I did release a video recently that has the full pig step disc. We've got the new chain texture, which is probably only for the soul lantern and normal lantern. We've got the 5 new mobs, which I'll go over later, and we've got 4 new types of lights, which is nearly, I'd say, double or a third more light sources than we had before, which can be good for builders when they're detailing, but 3 of them are the same as normal things, except they produce a smaller amount of light levels. I'll show you that later as well. We've got the new luck effect, which was in previous ones, but you can now get potions, splash potions, lingering, and luck arrows. Currently they can only be found in the ruined bastions or whatever. Locate bastion remnant, the bastion remnants, which I'll show you later as well. And we've got the new ancient debris that when you smelt gives you netherite, which can be turned into netherite scraps, netherite ingots, and then the new block of netherite. And we've got a whole new armor thing, which is amazing. And it is better than the old armor. It's got more armor toughness, and it's got knockback resistance. We've also got netherite equipment, which the sword does more, I think 1 more damage and the same attack speed, or more attack speed and the same damage, I can't remember. And they do have more durability than the old ones, than the diamond ones. So if I put it on, it's also got a new texture, especially for the helmet, than the others did. But yeah, so that's really cool. There we go, I'll destroy that. And now I'll show you some things. So first thing I'd like to show you is one of my personal favorites about the update, the new target block. So depending how close you can shoot it, it'll go up to 15. It'll give up to 15 redstone signal strength, which is the maximum signal strength for redstone, depending on how well we shoot it. So that was nearly maximum. I didn't exactly shoot it in the center. If we shoot it on the outside, it'll, oh, I picked that one up straight away. It'll give, oh my god, it'll give a lower one. So that was only 4, and it does act like an observer. It detects it and gives a signal for a tiny amount of time. And yeah, so that was only 2. Yeah. So that's that. We've also got this here, which is the new redstone texture for Java Edition. We know that in the Bedrock version and Pocket Edition we have this, but it used to be the dot, which you can actually toggle between right now. So you just got to right click it and it'll toggle between the 2 modes. So this one is, well, this one is more obvious to the way redstone behaves, because it's pointing into the different things, so it'll activate them. It's also cool because redstone's now on the dot. It's got a new behavior. So if it's like the dot, it won't power the things it's next to, which I think is cool and it's a good idea from Mojang. But also when it's like this, you can't change them. You can't change the looks. So that is that one. Let's go ahead and show the new mobs. So we got the Hoglin and the Zoglin, Zombified Piglin and the Piglin, and we've got the Strider as well, which is one of my favourite new mobs, the Strider. And I'm actually going to grab a sword. So with the Hoglin, it is the Piglin's pet, basically. It's a creature found in the Bastion Ruins, or I can't remember what it's called exactly. But yeah, and it drops pork chops. And also one thing I've noticed about the netherite sword is it doesn't have time to slow, so I can just hit like this, and it does the same amount of damage as it would if you did slow with a diamond sword. I'm not sure if this is a bug, something they're going to fix, or it's the way netherite's meant to be. I think it's a cool idea if it's the way netherite's meant to be, because you can attack a lot faster and it gives you a lot more good reasons to go get netherite. Because as some people know, it can only be found in the nether, it is rarer than diamonds, and it only spawns under Y level 12 in the nether, which is where all the lava lakes are. So it is hard to get. And here we've got the Zoglin. It it attacks other entities, I think the armor stands next to. So if a Hoglin goes into the overworld, it will turn into a Zoglin. I'm not sure if they're meant to, but I have found some in the Bastion Remnants. They do drop rotten flesh. But yeah, they can be found in the nether and in the overworld if a Zoglin walks through the portal. We've got the zombified piglin, which, there's a baby. So we've got the normal piglin, and then we've got the zombified piglin, which is basically the exact same as a pigman, which they have removed from Minecraft in this update. It drops the same things, it drops the gold nugget and the rotten flesh. The piglins, they hold crossbows, and they have a chance to drop it, as well as gold and some other stuff. But yeah, I can hit this guy. It's also good because you can now spam attack like you can in Minecraft Bedrock and Pocket Edition, and it does the same amount of attack. So we can also now barter with the piglin. You can give them a gold item. This can be nugget, ingot, or block, and they will give you something in return. So they can give you a range of different things, but he gave me Salt Speed Boots 3, which is actually kind of lucky, and I'll show you what that does later. So yeah, he dropped his crossbow. Now, if I come down here and show you the Strider, some people might be saying, oh, that's all dark and stuff, and why is he vibrating? This doesn't look like the Strider. This is because he's on land. Striders like to go on lava. If I pop him down on lava, he'll stay there and he's all nice and red. And as soon as he goes onto land, he'll change to the dark colour and he'll try to go to lava, but he is very slow when he's not on lava. So I can also spawn one in, and we can now ride him with a warped fungus on a stick and a saddle. You can't tame him, but you can use him, and I just right clicked and it did something with the fishing rod, which actually fed some to him, and in survival it cost some of the durability, but it increased his movement speed. And yeah, I think that's cool. But yeah, I'll just get him off him now. And yeah, so they're the new mobs that we've got. So we can now travel on lava. Speaking of travelling on lava, we can also turn lava and flowing lava into basalt using ice and I think it's soul sand. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that can be used to make bridges and stuff. If I get some soul sand now, the soul sand has also been made into a new biome called the Soul Sand Valley. They're big things and you can find bones and stuff, like I'll show you later as well. So if I put on the soul speed boots, we can travel normal speed on top of the soul sand. But yeah, that's cool. So we'll get rid of that. I'll come over to there later. I'm gonna go use this command block here. So right now we're on top of the nether roof. This is just to show you some stuff. So right now over here we've got the Soulfire Lantern and the normal lantern. And as you can tell, the normal lantern has a much bigger light range than the soul lantern. And this is the same for all the soul and normal type light sources. They have a smaller thing. They're not really that useful, as you can probably tell. They're quite expensive to make, and they don't really have a use other than for decoration. We've also got the shroom light, which has a full light level output, and this is how we craft some of them. So I'll just grab some of this. So if we grab this, we can craft the soul torch like that. If I grab some nuggets and a soul torch, we can craft the soul lantern. And over here, if we grab some oak, some sticks, and the soul sand, this can be made with the oak. When you make it like this, it can be used with this oak wood as well as the oak log. So you can go like that for it, and you can also go like that to get it. You can also do it the same with the campfire as well. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I thought you could only use the oak wood to do it before. Maybe that's just a bedrock thing, or maybe I'm an idiot, but that's how I always thought it was. And we've also coming in with the new chain block. I'll just grab a lantern. My god. Lantern. So if I place these two down here, and I put the chain block on top, as you can see, it doesn't look very right. But that's because if we place them like this and like that, it basically fits perfectly. You can't tell that they're two different blocks, and it's a really cool thing. The chain does float, and it doesn't really serve any other purpose other than for decoration. But yeah, that's a cool thing I think they added, and yeah. So I'll go back down to where I had everything else before. I also use the stone button, as you might be able to tell. So over here I've basically got a netherite section. So I'll just grab some of this stuff, put this down here, and I'll set my game mode to survival. So in survival, when you find ancient debris, you can mine it with a pickaxe. It does drop itself, it doesn't turn into, straight into the, scrap. And as you can see, I was using a Fortune 1000, we still only get one. Fortune does not affect this. But then we smelt it in a furnace or a blast furnace, and we get the, thingamabob into that. I am lost for words right now. So we've got the netherite scrap, which can turn into netherite ingot if you have 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold, so it is quite expensive to make it. And you might be thinking, oh, that's why the armor is so good. This is extremely hard to get because of how hard it is to find the ancient debris. But yeah, you need 4 ancient debris basically to get 1. But I'll set my game mode back to creative. But yeah, for it, so if I grab some more of this and some gold, did I place a crafting table here? No. If I place a crafting table down, we can just go like this and like this, and we get the netherite ingot. We can also place it like this. We can have them all in different positions, but we still get the ingot. This is just the way it's set out. And all we really need now is the chest plate or thing you're trying to do. I'll just enchant this quickly to show you. So you've got your full kitted out gear / enchant at S. We'll go fire protection. So we've got our, pretend this is our amazing fully kitted out diamond chest plate, and we want to turn into netherite. It will turn into a netherite chest plate with the fire protection on it. In the previous snapshots, I can't remember which one they changed it, the enchantments were not kept and you didn't get the enchanted chest plate or tools, but now you do. So before you used to just have to make yourself a new diamond chestplate or something. But yeah, so you only need one to make a new thing, but you do need the diamond equivalent. But yeah, we've also got this really beautiful block of netherite. It would be amazing use of to create stuff in survival if it wasn't so expensive. If you're in creative, go full throttle. It's an amazing block. It's really quite cool. But yeah, and it's also got this cool sound. But yeah. Now I will show you some of the other things they added. So right here we've got the Crimson Forest, which is the forest type where you get the crimson stuff. It's got the the nether wart block, which I'm pretty sure you can still turn into nether wart, so you don't need to visit a thingamabob, a fortress, to get the nether wart. Can you? No, you can't. That's annoying. Yeah, so you can also turn the nether thing into that. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, the nether wall block doesn't turn into it apparently. But yeah, the shroomlights will also grow on the trees. And it is the exact same for the warped forest over here. And yeah, so these twisting vines grow on the ground. Yeah. They can stretch all the way up to the same height that, can't remember what it's called, but the ocean plant, which is 15 blocks. And yeah, so we've got and we've also got some new grass type textures. This one here in particular for the crimson roots, and we've also got the other one. You can also find the mushrooms here, which you can use these ones to make the warped fungus on a stick to get a strider as a pet, basically. And if I do game mode adventure, not adventure, spectator, this is a basalt bastion remnants. This is where the piglins spawn and live. They are actually aggressive to you when you see them, but you can give, well, unless you're wearing gold armor or something, but you can give them gold and they'll stop moving. They also have like gold things and chests all around the place. There are, and you can steal from those, but yeah. So there are 4 different types of bastion remnants right now. I'm not gonna go show you. You can probably go see someone else's video with a lot more detailed on the bastion remnants. But this video is going for a while right now. So you can steal the gold blocks, you can take stuff from the chests, but you're gonna want to be fully kitted out if you do the chest or gold theft, because they will go straight after you, the piglin. And even if you're wearing gold, they will absolutely peg you, or destroy you. But yeah, they do have things like the lodestone in them, and they can have all sorts of things like gold. But yeah, they will go full throttle at you if you steal from these. But looking at the lodestone reminds me, I forgot to show you a couple other things I wanted to show you. So if we grab the lodestone compass, respawn anchor, and that. So the lodestone, what does it do? It just looks like this weird ugly block. Well, if you use a compass on it, this compass will now forever point at the lodestone. No matter what dimension you are in. If you go into the overworld, the thing will start spazzing again, like a normal compass does in the nether. But you can also go to another respawn anchor, lodestone, and change it. And yeah. We've also got the respawn anchor, which is absolutely amazing. This thing, you can power it up to 4 times using glowstone. It's got a cool sound and a cool texture. Yeah, what this does is it sets your spawn point. So you got to fill it up, or if it's not filled up, you can right click or think it's got to be filled up at least once, and it'll set your spawn. But yeah. and this thing will, well, every time you die, you'll respawn at this thing, and it'll lose one durability thing, so it'll be down to there. But you can easily just refill it with some more glowstone, which I think is absolutely amazing, and it's good for survival minigames and stuff. But yeah, that's that. So I will go and locate some new things that we've got. So we've seen the Bastion remnants. Nether fossil. So that's there. We'll just come here. Why is it raining? In the nether. I'll do game mode adventure. Oh, poop. Slash game mode spectator. Why do I always do that? I actually thought I was gonna die then. But up here, so we've got the soul soil and soul sand spawning here, and here is a fossil. Yeah, these things can be big, they can be small, but yeah, they've got the bone blocks in them. Slash locate something else now. Ruined portal, there we go. We'll go here, if I can go there. Load computer. Is this the nether roof? Yeah, that looks like the nether roof. Here we go. Oh yeah, I can't stop flying. So here we've got the ruined portal. It's got a loot, it'll have a loot chest at it. Oh, my game's lagging. And it will have, half a portal. What have I done? So yeah, but the crying obsidian can't actually be used for making the portal. What are my frames now? 6, okay. So the crying obsidian you'll have to remove. It can be used to make the respawn anchor. That's one of its only uses, other than a new decorative block. And I think my game's about to crash. I am sorry if it does. Okay, I'll do slash locate something else. This area's glitchy. So ruin portal, and that's it for the new places we can go. But we've also got the new biome locator, which has over 50 different biomes. So if we go to a basalt delta, which is another new biome in the nether, and it's just full of basalt, really. It's also got nether gold and nether quartz. In previous updates, the basalt cancelled out these blocks, but now they cancel out the basalt. But yeah, it's a sickening looking place, and it's got this weird cloudy effect, but I think it's quite cool. So yeah, you'll find some black stone and basalt here, as well as lava lakes, and sometimes in the middle of things like this they'll have lava and magma blocks, but that didn't seem to. But yeah, that's that place, the basalt deltas. Locate biome. We've seen the Crimson Forest. Also got all the oceans and stuff. The deserts, the different types of deserts. The end barrens, the end highlands and midlands, all places in the end. We've got like the ice biomes for frozen ocean and frozen river type places. We've got the giant spruce area. It's just amazing, really, because there's like around 60 or 70 different biomes. So yeah, we've got the nether waste, which is the normal area that we used to see in the nether, which is now a lot rarer than it was before. Small end islands as well as big end islands we can find. We've seen the soul sand valleys. Stone shore. What's that? I'm not sure exactly what that is. If anyone can tell me in the comments, please do. We'll go back down. We've we've got all these places, swamp hills and stuff. The end, the void, yeah. So that's it for there. I'm going to teleport myself back to where we were before. Oh, poop. So there, negative 600 I think was the location. Yep, here we go. So yeah guys, that's what's coming in the new nether update. We've got new redstone features for Java, which is quite cool. If you're wondering, this is in Java, of course, and they will be adding the nether update to Bedrock and Pocket Edition, but they don't do snapshots as far as I'm aware for them. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been the nether update. Please like and subscribe and watch out for more Minecraft videos. Bye!